Well, good afternoon, people of England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales. I hope you're all well. So just a quick video just to let people know, and I've titled this video warning, warning, warning. Now I don't know if people know this, so I'm going to put it out there, and I've been saying this for the last 2 years. So when the shit hits the fan, right, logically speaking, and we go into civil unrest, because that's where they're pushing us, they're wanting civil unrest, do you honestly think that they're going to bring our own army out to put us in check? No, they're not, because they're getting affected as well. If you didn't know, I'm going to tell you straight now, yeah? And as many people need to know this as possible. Most of the hotels in the United Kingdom have got contracts with the government, where they have hired the hotels off them for the foreseeable, and we're talking millions and millions of pounds worth of contracts. So of course the hotels have shut down. Why have they shut down? Why have they offered them these contracts? Because they are housing NATO soldiers. Let me just repeat that. The government has got contracts with most of the hotel chains throughout the United Kingdom, England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales, and the housing United Nations soldiers. And what nation soldiers? And what they're saying is they're immigrants. Now I implore you to go have a look at your local hotel and see what is going on. You will notice that there is a lot of young men, not families, not immigrants, and they're saying that these people are immigrants, but these people are young men in the early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, early 30s. These are United Nations soldiers that are ready for when we have civil unrest to be brought out onto the streets. You need to let as many people know this information and get people to go around and have a look for themselves, and you'll see with your own eyes, if you do apply a bit of due diligence, what is going on. These United Nations soldiers are there ready for civil unrest in this country. Again, our own soldiers are not going to go up against us, so they've brought in United Nations soldiers. So I've been saying this for a long time. Why are the hotels full of all these young men? Yeah, and I know somebody that was seeing one of them, and now he's over in Ireland and they're shipping him about all over the place and moving him about all over the place. And he even said to her, yeah, she said that, he said to me, Jason, he said, you don't understand what's coming, you don't understand what's happening, you don't understand what we are here for. So he kind of alluded, but he's signed documentation, like all of them, so they're not allowed to talk about, under the National Security Secrecy Act, about why they are here. But I can assure you of this, majority of the hotels in this country are fucking hell. See, they're even sending wasps in to attack me, bastards. Yeah, most of the hotels in the United Kingdom are housing United Nations soldiers. Why? Because we are due civil unrest, and they know that they're pushing us into civil unrest, because they're pushing us into civil unrest. So don't say you haven't been warned. You need to let as many people know, yeah, and you need to warn people that this shit, very shortly, especially at the beginning of next year, which I keep warning you all, we're going to have massive food shortages. Why do I know that? Because they've been telling us all year about lack of crops, lack of food, global warming, installations being burnt down. So just in case you don't know, the food that we are eating this year is from last year's surplus. So next year there's going to be massive amounts of food shortages, and then we're going to hit civil unrest. And this is by design. This is what they are wanting. They are wanting civil unrest so they can say, look, civil disobedience, new laws, break down the old to bring in the new. This is the new world order, people. Whether you want to stick your head in the fucking sand or up your ass and deny the facts what it is, it's happening. Can you not see what's going on around you? Everything is being broken down. The World Economic Forum are trying to fix everything. No, the World Economic Forum are responsible for trying to destroy our democracy. Our world that we have been brought up in, that we have been living in since we were born, is about to be destroyed. And the new Orwellian fourth industrial revolution, which we're going through at the moment, that's what all this technology is that they're putting up all over the place, is about to take over. And they want to hybrid us into computers. And it's as simple as that. This, with the NATO soldiers, is just a small step of what people are or should I say, a small step towards the road and the journey where they're wanting to take humanity or mankind. I don't like the word humans because humans, monster, but they're trying to take mankind. So just to reiterate before I go, that all these young men that are housed up in hotels, that the government have bought contracts for the foreseeable future for the next 2 years to 3 years to 4 years, rolling contracts, so the hotels are getting paid and these people are getting their livelihoods looked after, but the men, and they're all young men in the 30s and 20s, are being housed. And when you go up and ask them, they say it's immigration, it's immigrants. There's no children, there's no fucking women. These are all young men. So be prepared. Listen, when the shit hits the fan, the shit is going to hit the fan proverbially, and it's going to hit it really fucking hard, and you're going to get chunks of shit flying all over the place. Make sure you dodge them, make sure you're clued up, and make sure that you're aware of what is due to happen. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Love, light, and peace.